This is so insane. Like, this, if you are watching me from YouTube right now, this setup took like at least an hour or 30 minutes to do, and it did not leave me enough time to do my makeup. So, this is the first episode. So, like, your expectations of what do I look has been lowered down. It's good. I like it. This is what I look like in a normal setting, but with good lipstick on. Anyway, so hi guys. Welcome to the first installment or first. Like, I tried this a bunch of times before, but I chickened out. I chickened out because, first of all, I don't have the nicest equipment to begin with. Like, the mic that I'm using, and ginagamit ko, is my phone with what can I call this? My phone, and then I put a sock over it. I've seen people do this before, so I'm just copying them in general. Also, the second reason why I haven't done this before is because I don't have like a good background to like film in, and I took a lot of time designing my workstation at home, basically 50% of where I am at home. So this is like, I mean, might as well show it on camera. I hope it's not. This is My Hero Academia. This is a bunch of just printouts that I put on the wall. Here are some of my books. The rest are here. Anyway, okay, so if you also can see that I'm sweating, it's because of the fact that I am not turning on my air conditioning. I should turn it on right now. I think I should turn it on, no? Kasi I'm sweating, and that would mean that it's going to be uncomfortable watching me. But at the same time, if I do, then I have to get up. I'm super lazy. I am. Next thing that I should be talking about, I should point out, I have this big. I suddenly forgot the word for this. If you are hearing this, if you're listening to this podcast on Spotify, I have a big band-aid on my chin. So the story begins with the fact that I put a pimple patch last night on this very ripe pimple right on my chin, and then when I woke up, I took it off, and then voila, the what do you call that? The pimple bursted as I took the pimple patch, and then it bled a lot, and the bleeding just continued. So I was like, this is not good. This is not good. It looked like an open wound na. So I just went. Hello. Ooh, almost fell. I just went and took a Band-Aid and just put it on. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust the fan. I sound like an old man. Anyway, so hello everybody. Ang pangalan ko ay Pia Jane. Welcome sa first na episode of PPOP, where I talk about Pinoy culture, Pinoy idol groups, P-pop idols, P-pop artists, my life, and everything in between. So I was on Reddit. I basically, I live there, and I asked what are the things that I can contribute or like make podcast episodes on. Kasi, sabi nila, and I am a P-pop stan, so I was asking other P-pop stans what do they want for me to make content on, and ang sabi nila is basically just talk about anything that you want. They actually believe that I can like have meaningful conversations about P-pop, which is I'm very thankful of. And one of those is like how I got into P-pop and what is making me stick to being a fan of P-pop, So, yan yung ating pag-uusapan ngayong gabi. It's actually 9 p.m. I ate and I decided to make this episode kasi only at night will I ever get this quiet dito sa town namin kasi malapit dito sa akin. It's like 3 steps away. Someone is making an apartment. So basically, every day until Sabado, it's going to be like men doing some heavy work. Tapos yung parang cement maker, Ang tawag doon is like wearing every single hour of the day until Saturday. So even if I'm resting, I can freaking hear it, which makes it my alarm clock during the Saturday. And then pag-abot ng hapon, 5 p.m., alis na yung mga construction workers, uwi na sila. Lumalabas yung pabo ng neighbors ko kasi may pabo sila for some reason. Lumalabas, they're very noisy. And then there's also kids kasi nga, it's like a neighbor. So ganyan yung guys, ganyan yung province life. I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. This is the first episode, so I'm going to learn from whatever I learn from this episode. But basically that, okay. Wait, I kind of forgot where I was. Okay, how I got into P-pop, If you don't know me, guys, ang pangalan ko ay Pia Jane. My name is Pia Jane, and I have been reacting or doing analysis, reaction videos of P-pop artists, P-pop idol groups since 2020. So it's like 4 years now. I've been doing this shtick for 4 years now, and I started. This is how it basically went. Lockdown happened, COVID happened, and we were in lockdown, which means we couldn't get out. And because my work wasn't like used or didn't know what to do with our work being remote, because I work as a I work in a research office, and basically we don't know what to do when we are not in an office. Like we couldn't do our job if we are in an office. So basically my work didn't know what to do, so we were left alone for like 2 weeks already, and there was still no work. It's just Zoom meetings after Zoom meetings. So I was like, with all the time that I had, what was I gonna do? So I was like, the first thing that I thought of was to basically begin dipping my toes into P-pop idol, P-pop idol groups. I have been a K-pop stan for ever. I started way back in second year high school, and I'm 26 now. Imagine that. Oh my god. I've been a fangirl all my life, basically. It's a good hobby. I like it as a hobby. It makes me happy, and basically that. And sabi ko sa sarili ko na I will be dipping my toes in P-pop idols because why not? I already know who SB19 is, and I already know that MNL48 also exists. So they were the two groups that I started on, like looking for music videos. And if you scroll down my YouTube channel, the first videos were of MNL48 and SB19 reactions, which I was very happy. So the core fandom of my like YouTube are MN Loves, basically because they were very active in commenting on my videos. With SB19 kasi ang rami-rami nang nagre-react, so I don't think I was very special at that point kasi ang sikat na nila at that point. And MNL48, basically, I don't think, we will talk about this later. I don't think a lot of people were reacting to them at that point, okay? At that point. They were popular at that point, but the reaction channels or the people who were reacting to them were not a lot. So when I popped out, they just keep commenting on react to this, react to that. And I was happy because I have nothing else to do at that point, basically, kasi nandito lang ako sa bahay. By the way, I am sorry if I'm switching from Tagalog to English. That is because I am Bisaya, guys. Oh, mga Bisaya. Whoa. Shout out sa mga Bisaya diha. I am from Visayas. I speak in Bisaya. I learned Tagalog and English at school. And I've been in TikTok and YouTube. Sa TikTok, I've been getting comments na when I speak in English, they comment na mag-Tagalog na lang ako, because sometimes my English is very wonky. I do think that it is wonky. My English is wonky, but with Tagalog, it just sounds weird in my head when I speak in Tagalog. Pero I'm gonna still be talking in Tagalog and English. I do not care about the haters. Try to learn new languages. You're not gonna be an expert right away. And I do appreciate it when like people correct me, other than people want me to speak in this language na lang kasi akala nila na I'm good at it. But no, I'm not good in Tagalog. I'm also not good in English. What I'm good at is Bisaya. Yeah, mangaon kita. Why do I sound like I'm not good? Anyway,
Anyway.
okay, back to the story. So basically, it was MNL48 and SPN19. After scouring the internet for more P-pop groups, so that is how I stumbled upon the Star Hunt Academy trainees. I saw the beanie practice videos, and I reacted to the beanie practice videos. After reacting to the beanie practice videos, I was so excited that they were about to debut. I was so excited that they were gonna debut because I see that they were very promising. Yung reaction video ko of Beanie in their dance practice, the old Star Hunt practice room, is my most viewed video of Bean of in my channel. I think I got like 10k views of that reaction alone. Imagine that. Imagine that. That is my most viewed video sa channel ko. Wow. Just thinking about it is like heartwarming. Kasi Blooms have also been the backbone of this freaking channel. Like I have been there since Star Hunt Academy trainee days and still now actually. So nakalimutan ko yung script on how was I gonna go with this, but I know that after Beanie, after Star Hunt Academy, I had the P-pop group started sprouting out of nowhere. I begin to know about Alamat. I begin to know about Litz. Then G22 happened, and then Vision debuted. Ano pa yung mga early na first one, and then before Dion was Dion, they were La Luna. And then after that, one member left sa Dion, and then another member got added, which is Ella. She's new, and that is the Dion that we know now. And then during 2020, 2021, I was just scouring the internet for a lot of people groups, and when 2022 2023 happened, P-pop idols started making noise, They are getting invited to more shows na, ganon. Pero this year ko pa talaga na feel how they are getting respected na. I mean, they were respected way before. Pero they are getting so much respect, getting so much traction, getting so many endorsements, mga P-pop groups, which is I'm very happy about. I'm so happy to see the shift from a person who started standing P-pop from 2020 to 2024. There are a lot of times that I thought to myself that someday we will reach this height. Yung nafe-feel ko, first quarter pa lang ng 2024, I am like, nasashock na talaga ako sa mga nangyayari. Meaning, the BeanieCon, the pagtatag finale, the Fantopia ng Vision, and the Cornerstone Entertainment Idol groups na concert, the comebacks that are happening, more groups are debuting. Amazing. Kasi, when 2020 to 2022 happened, dun rin kasi nag-start yung pag-boom in a sense that they had concerts and like they had group concerts now, which P-pop Con is, and then Tugatog happened. Grabe. Pero hindi ako naka-attend sa lahat ng yan. One thing is for sure, kasi taga Visayas po ako, so that means that I have to like book what do you call this? I have to book an airplane, which will roughly cost me 7k, and then the concert ticket. SVIP would mean like another 7k, and then the accommodation, the food, and everything. I can't. I am a person who is a fan, but also know my limits as a person. I mean, actually, I was invited to a concert once by a P-pop idol group, Calista. Shout out to Calista. They saw my reaction video of Race Car, and even though that that reaction video had a lot of comments about how they were going to improve on spaces that they can improve, kasi the Race Car video, I was like, they still invited me to their concert, which I was happy, but also had to decline because the concert, they invited me like on a Monday, and then the concert was supposed to be on a Friday now on that week, and yeah, I don't have the money to buy a ticket. Damn. Just imagine the amount of content that I was going to do if I just live in NCR. The amount of content that I could make with my heavy freaking Canon with me, my phone with me, my Like I could make a bunch, and that is one of the things that I should probably think about if I want to continue doing, P-pop things. Because I can't attend these events that are in that people want me to go to. Well, I was just invited once, but the opportunities that I probably am missing because I do not live in NCR. That is one of the things that I'm thinking about. Kasi I have a day job, like I have an 8 to 5 job, and then the only time that I can do a reaction is like at night or during the weekends, which means nahuhuli ako sa mga content. Pero kasi what I'm doing, the reacting to the music videos doesn't get me any coins kasi it is copyrighted. So every coins or every ads that you see during my reactions goes to the owner of the music video. So if I'm reacting to Salamin Salamin by Beanie and nakikita nyo na my ads during the beginning at the very end, the ad revenue doesn't go to me, but it goes to Star Music. So Beanie Girls get the ad revenues from my video, which I just doesn't it these are the laws that I should that I know, and yeah, I'm not mad about it. So anyway, yeah. So wait, let's just go to the next topic. I think I've been yapping for a lot. So I think that is the general how I got into P-pop. I'm gonna sit comfortably, and then what is making me stay on P-pop kasi nga I'm a K-pop stan, and I'm still a K-pop stan, and I have fully fledged to be a P-pop stan. P-pop stan meaning a lot of P-pop groups. So what is making me stay? There are a lot of reasons in my head right now. One of those reasons are definitely the fact that madali lang in hindsight, madali lang silang mag-grasp in a way na yung K-pop sa akin kasi the idols feel so far kasi nga nasa South Korea. With P-pop, I feel like they're just easy to grasp or like hindi touch, basically just very near to me in a sense na kasi Pinoy sila tsaka nasa Pilipinas. And then just so you know, may Alamat member na marunong magbisaya, may Bloom na marunong magbisaya, may mga tao may member sa isang P-pop idol group na marunong magbisaya. They feel closer to me in a sense, which supports my next point na the relatability is one of the reasons that I am staying, kasi yung mga experiences nila is what I am experiencing also, in a sense na they get trafficked in EDSA, not trafficked, they experience traffic in EDSA. I was once in EDSA twice and we almost spent like 2 hours in there. Tapos they sometimes tweet about that. It's just fun. Also, when Aya or Colette tweet in Bisaya, I was just like, la 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 la. It just makes me think na me and Colette could have passed ways before kasi Bohol and where I live is so near. One boat ride away. We could have met each other in a terminal, pero of course hindi. And also, I will not say saan pwede pumunta sa Bohol. Like, I don't want you guys stalking Colette. But anyway, yun na nga. And one of the things that I also am sticking, oh my God, I can't believe na hindi ko to inuna pag mention. Of course, the music. I wouldn't stay in P-pop. I wouldn't start promoting or getting excited or stay in the fandom spaces if the music was not good. Okay. Kasi yan yung pinaka-first sana, no? Na sinabi ko because that is one of my main reasons. Excuse me. That is one of the main reasons. Like, kung hindi maganda yung music ng isang P-pop idol group, I'm sorry, but I will not be like standing. I'm gonna be a casual listener, but not gonna be standing. Kasi ganyan rin naman yung ano ko eh. Ganyan rin yung namang yung metric ko sa pagiging K-pop stan. Wait. Ganyan rin naman yung metric ko sa pagiging K-pop stan. Kung hindi maganda yung kanta, hindi ako magsistan. Yun lang naman yun eh. Kasi magiging relatable sa akin yung kanta pag Tagalog, pag Bisaya. Pag may Bisaya lyrics, tsaka naiintindihan ko kaagad, hindi na ako magsasubtitles. yun, masaya ang buhay ko. That is one of the main reasons. If the music is good, I'm standing you. Point blank, period, diba? Ano pa ba? What is making me stay in P-pop is definitely yung pinagsasabi ko na things in P-pop that will put a K-pop stan in a coma. I made videos about it in TikTok. Sabi ko sa kanila, the way that P-pop idols interact with their fans will make a K-pop stan end up in a coma. One thing is for sure, nangangaway yung P-pop idol sa mga haters nila online. I first saw it in MNL48. If you know Abby, you will get what I mean. Like, not the way na nangangaway. They are clapping back, which what I appreciate. You know, as a person na... Okay, let's just put it into perspective. Like, if I was an idol, I will definitely clap back at the stupid rumors, stupid statements that people twist in Twitter or Facebook. Just like the recent one, yung post ng mother ni Stacy. Okay, Stacy is from Beanie and her mom just finished culinary school. Her mom was already a fashion designer. She was already a fashion girly. She already had this job, you know. I know that because she made the coconut nut white crop tops of the girls from the very beginning. Yung wala pang pera, yung Star Music. Anyway, she made that. And I knew that because I watched the vlogs. And I knew that her mom was a fashion girly from the very beginning. So, we go to the Facebook post. Nagpost yung mother ni Stacy that she's thanking Stacy for funding her culinary degree. Basically, Stacy is 19 years old and it's not easy that she was making her mother comfortable as a student as in a culinary school kasi mahal and everything like that. She was basically thanking her daughter. May tao sa Twitter that basically just twisted the freaking story. Bakit daw yung mga Filipino moms talaga or Filipino parents talaga ginagawang cash cow or ginagawang parang bangko yung bata nila sa pag ganito ganyan. And Stacy replied. She was like, no, I'm doing this because she's my mother and I love her, blah, 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 blah. Amen. Amen to that, sister. Kasi, very clear sa Facebook post na she was thanking her daughter and I don't know why people psychoanalyze it. people with 0 degrees psychoanalyze freaking Facebook posts. Kaya, ito na ano ko nabasa ko to or nakita ko to sa isang YouTuber. You never really can instill Western cultures tapos dadalhin mo sa Asian cultures in a sense na if may therapist ka, dun ka sa nakaka-relate. Meaning, kung magpapa-therapy ka, dun ka sa hindi, for example, hindi someone from the West. Because they will never understand our culture. They will never understand. I know that, you know, it's not hindi dapat ka talaga, like, you don't owe your parents anything, something like that. But in our heads, in our hearts, you would want to thank your parents. Basta, you get what I mean. And yun yung nangyari. Sabi ni Stacy na, she's my mother, I'm gonna do everything for her because she supported me as well, and something like that, and something like that. And I was at her back clapping like, let's go, girl, let's go. So that is one of the reasons why I kind of like, I'm staying in P-pop spaces. Kasi it's fun. The drama is top notch, you guys. Grabe yung drama. Every week, every other week. Not even idols lang, you know. Even the management. Yung K-pop management, you know, they don't necessarily reply to tweets ng mga fans. Pero sa P-pop guys, no. They reply to... whether it be bad, whether it be nice, they reply to fans, which is a little bit concerning sometimes. Little bit concerning sometimes. Pero, you know, we're in the P-pop and ganito yung culture. I think seeing how the P-pop idol culture makes its own thing, Yeah, yeah. That's why it's so fun to stay here. It doesn't it's not boring. It's not boring at all. It's not the drama, unless you keyword somebody, is always fun. And hindi ko talaga makakalimutan na because of how the idols are relatable. Of course, their humors, we are on the same wavelength because we are of the same, almost the same ages. Yes. Yes, I'm doing the Olivia Wilde meme, pero I just can't do it how she did. Stand for justice! Tapos nagaganyan to siya. Ben Ruffalo. Anyway, yun yung mga is wanting me to stay. Basically, the music, how relatable they are, how it seems like they are very easy to reach, how they fight back to fans, which or non-fans, basically. Fun for me. And it's fun to see the industry shape its own name. I know that P-pop is trying to fight the K-pop copycat allegations, pero in a sense kasi, okay, I am going to say something very controversial, but P-pop did copy something from K-pop, and K-pop did copy something from other nations like J-pop, and they even get inspirations from from the West, diba? So basically, we are just borrowing or instilling some of K-pop's culture in P-pop kasi K-pop has been known to be successful. Like yung pagtatrain ng idols nila, pag gaganito, pag ganyan. Of course, you're gonna have to end up comparing them in a sense. Kasi nga, you have to have this specific, because of this perfect thing, hindi perfect. But no, let's call K-pop effective in like making their idols boom. Because K-pop is effective in putting your idols in a bigger stage, you want to copy things from that. There's nothing wrong from that. I don't think it's anything controversial. It's controversial for other people, but it is effective. Kasi nga, sino yung nag-train ng Beanie? Mga Korean trainers. Look at Beanie now. What are people praising about Beanie? Of course, one of them is their humor. That's not from K-pop, but the way they were trained with their dancing, they keep getting praised for their dancing together and how it's perfect because they were trained by Korean trainers. SB19 also were trained, and yeah, so it's not bad to get some effective K-pop idol culture and copy that, but we're just hoping na the bad seeds from the industry doesn't transfer to ours. We don't want that. Do you get what I mean? Pero yes, we are fighting the K-pop copycat allegations, but I am happy na it's getting washed away from, because more people are getting into P-pop, which means more people are going to defend P-pop, which I at least hindi na kami nag-iisa. From back in 2020, I couldn't like look at people's tweets and be like, oh, P-pop hit tweet, ganon. 2021, wala pa rin. 2022, I am seeing viral tweets of alamat na 2023. Damn, that was the year when I didn't know the P-pop industry was just sleeping, and then bam, 2024, P-pop is everywhere now. Everywhere except Visayas. I mean, just in my region, I think. Kasi pumunta na sila sa iba't ibang places sa Visayas, but not where I kind of live. And I'm not gonna say where I live because, I mean, I don't have stalkers, but just so weird to say your address online. So yun na nga. I think I yapped for a whole 30 minutes, and I hope the audio recording is great, because if it's not, then I'm gonna have to trash this again. But I guess that is where this episode ends. Thank you guys for ano yun? Oh my gosh, nawala siya. And I think that is an adequate ending of our episode. If you like this, please like it. So, alam ko na nagugustuhan nyo. Kasi kung hindi, I might not do this again. That's what my I will improve in terms of my microphone. I will buy if, the YouTube earnings get to that point. And I hope if you are listening to this on Spotify, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are watching this from YouTube, thank you for clicking on this frigging video. I hope it was fun, and tell me how you got into P-pop and what is making you stay. I want to know. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to meet next time. I promise to make a Spotify episode, a podcast episode, sunod. And if you have more time, you can check out more of my videos. I do P-pop analysis, I do P-pop chikahan, and I do P-pop reactions to any P-pop artists that you can think about, because I have nothing else to do. Joke lang, I have a work, but I do have a lot of videos. I have like 500 videos now and adding more. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did para malaman ko. And I will see you next time.